Well, hello, ho, ho, and welcome. Oh my gosh, this is awful. No, I hope you're having a great Christmas day, and I've also found some time to sneak in this recording on the 25th of December, and yeah, the kingdom itself is not very Christmassy. There's Dark Ages stuff going on. There's a poorhouse, maybe on theme with the Christmassy thing, a forager, a fortress, dark, and then there's this count staring at the adversary. But we also have a lucky coin and a fool and a druid from Nocturne, so we'll see how this one goes. And you can see the kingdom overview here. Now, if we look at this kingdom, then well, there's a lot of trashing with Monastery and Junk Dealer and Forager and Count. There is plus buy in Druid. Actually, let me show you the Druid boons. Um, you can play Druid to get either plus one action, plus one coin and a buy, the silver and a buy, or plus one card at the end of this turn and a buy. Um, but yeah, there is a distinct lack of something, and that something is draw, because the only way to increase your hand size, or well, there are two ways to increase your hand size. One is playing druids and then sacrificing this turn hand size for next turn hand size with the what's it called, the River's Gift. Or you play Ironmonger and reveal victory cards and increase your hand size that way. Yeah, but apart from that, you can't really increase your hand size, and since that's the case, suddenly a weak-ish card like Feodum might look enticing again, because Feodum, well, Feodum says it's worth 1 per 3 silvers we have, and also we can trash it for to gain 3 silvers, and yeah, this because there is this absence of draw, we would like to get our hands on a lot of silvers and then just pick up Feuda for as much points as a province for just 4 money. But to get there, well, we would need to pick up a lot of silvers, and without Lucky Coin, maybe I would not consider the strategy, but Lucky Coin naturally puts a few silvers into our deck. And also Druid can be a reliable source of silvers with the Mountain's Gift. So yeah, I think we're trying to go for that. Now, apart from that, what else do we want to do? I think would like to trash out our starting cards, and will facilitate this by getting a Forager or two, and maybe even a junk dealer. Count, I don't think so. If we could open with it, maybe it would be a consideration, but even then, junk dealer might be better. Um, and also, we're going for Ironmongers early. So early on, I don't think we're going to flood our deck with silvers too much, but later on, once we have a few druids, and yeah, we will just go for silvers and Fira and hope to overtake an AI that probably is going for provinces. Um, the AI could also contest the Feuda, and then we would be in some sort of trouble, but the Feuda wouldn't be worth that many points to an AI that doesn't go for the silver flood. So I'm not all too concerned. And also, yeah, as soon as you start greening, unless you have like a stack of 8 Ironmongers or whatever, you are going to have a lot of trouble getting through your deck. And so, yeah, I think we contest the Ironmongers and go for Ironmongers and Forager and Druids and Silvers and then Feuda. That's the general game plan. If we hit 3 in somewhere in the mid game, we might pick up a Fool to get this Lost in the Woods state, to be able to discard bad cards for some draw, and yeah, I don't know. So the kingdom plot looks as follows. As I said, the draw is not great. Yeah, really, Ironmonger is the only proper thing to draw here. And apart from that, there's a few extra gains with the buys and gains from Druid and the buys from Forager. There is Alt VP in Feodum, which here looks enticing, more enticing than otherwise. And yeah, I don't know. Opening wise, I think it's pretty clear that you want to open Ironmonger and probably Forager on the 4-3. And the 5-2 could be Junk Dealer, could also be Count. I didn't write this down, but I think Junk Dealer is slightly better. I would be a bit happier about the 5-2, although it's not that clear. Like Ironmonger Forager also seems fine. Note that if we have multiple druids in our deck, if they collide, it's not that bad because we have this plus action boon. And apart from that, I think we ignore Monastery, we ignore Fortress, Poorhouse, and Count, and see where this goes. So let's open Ironmonger and Forager, and AI has the Junk Dealer opening. I think we also go for a Junk Dealer here. Let's hope our Forager doesn't miss. It does not. Very, very good. This was really important. And as I said, since we do hit this 3 early on, we pick up a Fool here, I think. And now we just go for more Ironmongers, even if we hit 5 there. Also notable that it's notable that the Fool boons should be rather nice mostly. Like this, yeah, trash a card from our hand is great. Of course, drawing this Junk Leader, that is not that great, but yeah, we get to trash this Overgrown Estate, and, well, we cannot discard anything here, but we get to trigger this shuffle with already a lot of good stuff in it, and here we get to trash out the Fool. I think we discard the Copper here, for, well, plus buy, which is actually really, really good because we get to pick up Druid Ironmonger. And now we can get rid of this Necropolis, which we don't really need. I think we discard once again. Swamp's Gift is also great, and just gain a silver and a Druid. And now we're already in the mode where we should probably gain 1 or 2 more Ironmongers, but apart from that, just more and more silvers. And here, let's not discard anything. Which boons are available still? The Earth's Gift might be interesting. The Sea's Gift might also be good. Also the Sun's Gift. The only bad boon would be the Moon's Gift. So actually let's go for this. And yeah, this is really, really good. We get to discard all of this junk here and get to pick up do we want to draw on here? Yeah, let's go a bit further, and that's actually pretty good again. And we get to pick up 1 more Ironmonger, 1 more Druid. And now we should be in full-on silver gaining mode. So we play this Ironmonger first, I believe. And that might get to discard something that we would otherwise draw with the Will-O-Wisp. And decline discarding anything because we would draw it again. And I should have known that this is a Druid down here, but actually that's pretty fine. I don't think we need the Forager anymore, to be honest. What's in the trash actually? Who put the silver in the trash? Maybe AI. Yeah, this Forager is not that great anymore, and we can just start really going for those silvers. And yeah, at this point our deck is pretty lean still, but the more time will go on, the more silvers we will have in the deck. And yeah, AI's deck is also pretty lean, so I would expect it to start provincing right about now. It has 6 Ironmongers to our 4. But yeah, let's see what it's going for. It's building even more. Now, if we were to get the Sea's Gift would be good. The Moon's Gift also wouldn't be all too bad. The Earth's Gift would be fine, so let's discard this copper and get another, maybe actually already a Feodum, or yeah, let's not get too far behind on the scoring. Get through to the end of the shuffle here, and well, picking up all of those silvers is good. And pick up yet another Druid. As I said, it's not that bad if they collide. Here we hit 6 and 2 buys, so we can just pick up 2 silvers, or actually 3 silvers, with the Druid gaining us 1. And yeah, life is looking pretty good, I'd say. Unless AI is doing something really unexpected. I don't think it has the means to really come back. Now Feodum is already worth 5 points here, and we will pick up Silver Feodum this turn. I mean, it's turn 12, and yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. And we probably will either get to top deck an Ironmonger. No, do we have an Ironmonger down there? Either get to top deck some good card, or we will get to draw a card here off of this Feodum. So that should be good. Yeah, we do draw a card here and can just gain a silver. Does this want to be double silver or Feodum Druid? I think we go for Feodum Druid, or actually Feodum Estate, just because we don't want to fall too far behind on the scoring side, and we do get to pick up a lot more silvers via our Druids, and yeah, I think that should be good. Now here, is it worth it to discard a copper in order to top deck some other card? I don't really think so. So I believe we just don't discard with the Fool here. But yeah, I think tracking the boons, kind of knowing what to expect from them, has paid off. So we decline here, play this Ironmonger first. And do we want to keep the silver or not? I don't think we need to keep the silver. We will hit 6 anyways. This is 4, 5, 6, yeah. Although we could hit 8 and pick up more Feuda. Yeah, let's keep it actually. And pick up Feodum, probably Silver. No. So yeah, 2 Feuda. Let's just go for those points. I'm not entirely sure whether that's correct, but we can pick up 3 silvers here, which are going to be worth 4 points. And again, I don't think it's worth to discard here, so decline that. Play this Ironmonger, gain more silvers, gain Feodum and silver probably, or Feodum. And yeah, let's just secure all the Feuda. I don't think it's all too bad to have a few of them, because also with Fool we get to discard stuff. Now of course, discarding something with Fool would be really foolish, or not discarding something with Fool, but rather Lost in the Woods. We would feel rather lost, so we don't do that. I think we can keep this on top, pick up the next silver and pick up the next Feodum. And yeah, you can see AI is even struggling to province consistently, while we have those 8 scaling provinces in our deck that just get better and better. So yeah, what turn is it? It's turn 16. And AI has not managed to close it out. I mean, it's gaining all of those duchies, but yeah, and even this province, but I'm not all too scared. Now here, I think it's worth to top deck an Ironmonger. probably. So let's do that. Even draw a bit here and pick up silvers and pick up one more feudum. Now, if AI were to empty duchies, no, shouldn't be able to empty duchies, no. Will be able to empty druids and score enough. I also don't think so, but just for safety, let's go for an extra estate here. I mean, 4 duchies would require 2 count plays and 2... If it has like an amazing draw with these Ironmongers and counts, it might get there with the 4 duchies. That's actually kind of scary, but I don't think we can work around this. So, yeah. Okay, this is not great to see AI draw like this. Yeah, but it can only pick up those provinces, and now we should really be in a great spot. I think we can discard this junk dealer. It's not doing anything for us at this point. And the wind's gift is okay. It's not great. We can just hopefully pick up double silver here. And indeed we can, or triple silver. And just, yeah, get out of reach of the AI here. It's probably picking up a duchy, but this next silver will be worth 8 points again. So yeah, why not trash this copper? We don't need that. And there we are at 66 points. Even if AI picks up the last 3 duchies now, we should be good. It's a bit of a slog now. The AI is picking up duchy indeed. But if we somehow get the plus coin boon, which we don't, we would be able to pick up the last duchy there to close it out. If AI now goes for province duchy, then okay, it will tie. So the next silver won't score us any points. We just pick up an estate, and we are guaranteed to have these 3 silvers and the druid in hand now. And yeah, AI just finishes it off, and it's been 20 turns. We scored 67 points. Could have probably scored more if we, I don't know, maybe if we had picked up one more Ironmonger in favor of AI's Ironmongers, then we would have had a tiny bit better standing. But yeah, I don't know. 67 points is nothing to chuff at, and those points will only have increased in the future. Like we could have increased them by 8 already this turn again if we had just bought bought 2 silvers and played the druid for gaining another silver. So yeah, I don't know. This kingdom really lends itself to a feudum strategy, I think, and was kind of fun to execute. Always in those kingdoms where the draw is kind of limited, look out for what you might be able to do in terms of silver gaining and feudum gaining, and then maybe go for something like that. And yeah, I don't know. This was fun. Kind of fitting for the festive Christmas mood, and yeah, again, just as yesterday, I hope you have a cozy day with the family or your friends and get to celebrate a nice environment, and I will try to catch you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.